And a good question in chat, why do we need to fill the inventory? Because in order for her to take something, your inventory has to be full. If you have space in your inventory, then you will just receive the item of Gwaelin's Love, and unless you reset from a previously saved point, that eliminates the Cursed Princess as an option for that seed. Now, we do see a Cursed Belt in the throne room.
So, kind of looks like Cursed Princess is going to be off the menu here.
Yeah, 2 of them. So, Belt, Bucks. And we've got an herb, we've got wings, an herb.
And we have a town just north of Tantagel. What do we have here? We have, look, it's Garenham.
Been popular tonight. Meanwhile, in the back of Tantagel...
Oh my god, is this the Swamp Cave again?
No, it's the Mountain Cave.
Okay. And we have 109 gold flame sword that JJ Schmidt has picked up, significantly increasing his attack power, and is now starting to kill things, starting with this scorpion.
Yep, that is the sale of the seed. Oh, very well played. It is a fire sale.
Boo! High Spirits gets sent back to the king out of the mountain cave, and JJ Schmidt at level 3 learns the spell of Hurt More.
So, offense and more offense.
High Spirits picking up his flame sword.
The other stuff, not nearly so cheap.
We have a torch, some gold, and I think wings. Oh no, fairy water. In the back of Garenham. Muffin Jets. Hurt More is not an offensive buff, it is a damage spell. In this game, Hurt and Hurt More are your 2 damage spells.
Oh, back attack. Axe Knight sends JJ to the start.
Yep, although JJ did find the town of Hawksness, which is just north of the town of Garenham. It looks like JJ is going to take on a little bit of a grind here, seeing that it was only about 100 and some odd experience points to the next level, and he's already about 80 experience points there. So I think this Scorpion should give JJ level 4 at minimum. That is level 4. And meanwhile, High Spirit's getting to level 5 and the Heal More spell. Muffin Jets, what we do is we take the seed and we input the seed into the tracker, and then the tracker will automatically adjust the stats based on their levels. Fairy Water is reprogrammed for hurt damage. Tadaru asks, what's the experience table look like? I don't know. It is randomized experience to levels, and they're going to be crunched together. So, I don't know. Now it looks like JJ getting to level 6. Looks like High Spirit's going to do a little bit more grind. Oh, there we go. Gets to level 6 here with the Magidrakey kill. JJ is going to go into the basement of Tantagel Castle, it looks like. Meanwhile, High Spirits is going to stumble into Hawk's Nest in a minute. And get level 7 for his trouble. Oh, and the Fun Police sends JJ Schmidt back to start Red Dragon. Bye-bye.
Oh, boy.
All right, so High Spirits now at level 7, going to take on an Axe Knight worth a grand total of 8 experience. And gets a Fairy Flute for his trouble.
Oh, good for the Golems and Hydrakey.
Normally, you see an Axe Knight in Hawk's Nest and you are doing backflips because, Axe Knights can go down to 1 hurt more. They give great experience. And here they give 8 experience. And it is just such a...
It's a buzzkill.
That's a good way to put it. High Spirits reaching level 10. JJ Schmidt close behind, and there is Sharlock Castle. Of course, the Star Wyvern says, well, bye.
Yeah, sure, you've seen it, but you gotta take the long trip back. Oof, 92 attack and 22 defense. That is, I believe, is Glass Cannon the popular verbiage to describe?
I would, yeah, Glass Cannon would be a very good way to describe that.
Dishing out a lot of pain and taking a lot of pain.
It's kind of like we asked for Clubber Lang's expectation for this seed. Prediction? Pain.
Well, now here is level 11 for High Spirits, so they're on even ground there, and... Oh, the Axe Knight preventing access to Sharlock. Sharlock enemies doing a good job of guarding.
Yeah, I like this kind of ring of mountains around, the Tri-Town area then of Hawk's Nest, Garenham, and Tantagel Castle. Brian in chat asking how far from home they went in the last seed. 7 steps? That sounds about right. I mean, do you count the steps you took in the Swamp Cave? And a werewolf blocking High Spirits spells. And,
oh! Yep. Their wolf, their castle. No Young Frankenstein fans out there? Ah, darn it.
We have a rogue scorpion here for JJ Schmidt and a knight. Boy, these monsters here right outside Sharlock are really no joke at all. Alright, so is High Spirit's going to try to go into Sharlock? Not this time. He's like, no, I'll just wave at you as I pass by. I need a princess to take in there.
95 experience for a werewolf. Is this
I've never seen that. Never seen that before.
Oh, look at that. We got the Twin Towns going on here.
Speaking of something I've never seen before. Well, the first for everything, I suppose.
Oh, we have Rimmildar and something right next to it. We'll find out in a moment. An herb.
It's an herb in the Rimmildar chest. And what do we have next to Rimmildar? We have coal.
Rimmildarpolis St. Cole.
And we have Cantlin on JJ's side, and there is nothing in the search spot. Womp, 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 womp. Wow.
More plagued incidental music.
JJ picking up a very cheap full plate for 264 gold pieces.
Normally valued at 3,000.
Not quite the sale of the century, but certainly a good deal. Oh, wait, we have
There's the sale of the seed.
The sale of the seed, 18 gold piece silver shield.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep, there it is. Jim Perry is smiling. Normally valued at 14,800 gold. Yours for the low Randomania price of 18 gold.
But I'd like to take what's in door number 3, Jim.
That's a different show.
Yeah, what's your point?
Just because Summer Bartholomew came out of that, never mind.
It looks like High Spirits is about to stumble into Cantlin himself and probably pick up those couple of good deals. Oh, he picks up the large shield and doesn't check the locked shop. So the big thing there is, well, explain how the silver shield versus the large shield is going to affect their repel spell.
Well, there's a difference between the two of 10 defense, and when your defense is the same as or higher than an enemy's strength, casting repel, they no longer appear in encounters. So having that extra 10 defense, as you see there, 75, that is a large majority of enemies that JJ won't encounter on the overworld or in dungeons whenever the repel spell is cast or whenever the fairy water is used.
Yeah, so JJ right now is going to, encounter roughly, and this is a rough estimate, roughly half of the encounters that High Spirits is at this point, because JJ does have the full plate, JJ does have the silver shield. By the way, I encourage you to go look over at High Spirits stats for a second. Level 16, 101 strength. So, I mean, High Spirits might be good to win the old-fashioned way here. I mean, this might be a traditional win scenario here where you just beat the Dragon Lord. Well, you gotta find Erdrick's armor first.
Yeah, well, another 41 HP between level 17 and 18, and now... Well...
I think you gotta dive Charlock Treasury and check to see if the armor's here, and then go. Might we actually see all 3 ways to beat a seed here tonight? We've already seen Three's Company. We've already seen Cursed Princess twice. Will we see a traditional win with some very atypical... I mean, your defense power is 46. What? Okay, I don't think I've ever asked this question, and numbers aren't my strong suit with this particular question, so I'm going to leave it to Theron or to chat.
Oh boy.
What is Dragon Lord's max attack, Dragon Lord 2's max damage at 46 defense power?
Oh, wow. I might actually have that for you. 46, you said? I believe it would be 29 to 58.
So yeah, so his attack is certainly better than his dragon breath.
Yeah, I did a chart a while back, so that's what made me think of that.
So if the armor is here in Charlock, it becomes pretty much a trivial fight. Of course, nothing but gold so far. Oh, look, another cursed belt.
Huh. Too little,
And
too
there's
late.
the armor.
Oh, there's the armor.
I mean, it's a free fight now.
Yeah. With
And
step
look,
5
JJ Schmidt
defense.
JJ just got the armor.
Better hurry on over there,
Have that level
JJ.
19. But he doesn't have level 19, and we know level 19 is just you're gonna you don't even need Erdrick's sword for that. Well, Tramp Royale in chat says that they would have checked judge's table for the Erdrick sword. Well, JJ just didn't. It was a torch.
Yeah, it's a 300 experience differential between the two, and that's 3 levels.
So this isn't quite as free on JJ's side, but it's still winnable here.
He's swinging for the Stone Man here.
And High Spirits with a Kaishin no Ishigeki to take care of a golem.
Well, that gets him to level 18 and a big 41 HP gain. But High Spirit's already on the Dragon Lord. Swinging for 51 right off the bat. Now, the Dragon Lord does have anywhere between 150 and 165, and my goodness!
This is insane. Both of these players should sub 20 a seed, winning the old-fashioned way. And yeah, and one of our quarterfinal seeds won with Three's Company and took longer. And there goes the Dragon Lord.
Wow.
Blink and you miss it.
Well, 143 when you're swinging 10 to 21, and there were definitely a lot of 20s and 21s in there for High Spirits. But HS is going to take this at a semi-official Randomania time of 18 minutes and 19 seconds.
Jeez. And JJ is not far behind. I mean, this should be a might be a sub 19 for JJ. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. It's going to be close to a 19 right on the dot. Jeez. I mean, you got 2 runners here that beat the game the old-fashioned way under 20 minutes. And it's 18:59.
Yeah, 59. Yeah. About a 40-second differential.
40-second differential for beating the game the way it's quote-unquote meant to be beaten.
Oh, man. And again, Nest Cardinality and Ouija Wee eat your hearts out. Granted, there were a lot of other things that contributed to that.
This is, I mean, so yeah, in chat we're seeing, that this is, that these races, Monsieur Slam, I think, says it best. These are tons of fun to watch. I mean, this just fantastic stuff we're seeing here, and I feel really lucky to be able to call some of these races. I mean, this is just fantastic stuff.
It's fast-paced. It's blink and you miss it. It's like those offensive shootouts that you see in football, for example, those 48 to 45 games where there's just scoring all over the place. This kind of fast-paced action it's a lot of fun.